Wait, one second, I'm sure I'm recording that. Should be recording now. Okay, hello, welcome back. Well, not, yeah, it is back, but you know. Okay, hello, welcome back to Lake. So, recently, Lake released their, what do you call it, Season's Greetings DLC for the game. And I got a key for it from Whitethorn Games, and you know what? We're gonna jump right into it in a second. Also, I never realized how many platforms Lake is available on now, I tell you. But the last time that we played Lake was back in October of 2021. That was a long time ago now, I tell you. That was a long time ago. I remember Lake fondly because it was one of my first ever games that I got from a keymailer. I have many good memories of this game, I tell you. Also, I always loved this. It's quite a nice view. But you know what? I need to do that. Wait one second. And also, the DLC did not come out too long ago. It came out on the 15th of November, 2023. It's weird to think, you know, so long after the game, a DLC is released for it. I'm looking so forward to this DLC. It sounds very good. I might as well give you the description of what's going to happen in this DLC. Grab your snow boots and a cup of hot cocoa for Lake's holiday-themed prequel. So this is before the actual game. Season Greetings. It's Christmas time, 1985. You take on the role of Meredith's dad, Thomas Weiss. Last episode that we did of Lake back in 2021, we got the ending of Meredith going off with the movie girl in what do you call it? A van. So it's weird to think, you know, this takes place before all of this, you know, stuff that you've, you know, went through. Because I remember the different ends of the original game, and I don't want to spoil it, but you could end up with this person being Robert, or you could end up with, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, I tell you. Or you could end up with, you know, going back to work, and you just work. Pretty sure there might have been another ending, but I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Because I only played one of the endings, and that'd been one that we went off with the movie girl. Okay, so you play as Thomas Weiss, and will be treated to a warm reunion with Providence Oaks and its inhabitants. Get answers to questions that were teased in Lake. Oh, I'm gonna have to bring out 2 years' memory. What's happened? That were teased in Lake. Meet 5 completely new characters and find out which role a almost retired postal worker can play in delivering the Christmas spirit to Providence Oak. Jolly storylines, cozy-lit drives around the snowy town, and a heartwarming gaming experience await you. You know what, I'm looking quite forward to it, so we might as well jump right into it, I tell you. So it would be this one here. If I loaded the game, I'm pretty sure it would, I'm really wondering, does it load to my original save back, you know, when we originally played this game? It's alright, this is out of the blue. I think I might just crash the game. I don't think it has my previous load. Hopefully it's not crashed. I'm really hoping it's not crashed. It might just be loading. I think that's what it might be. So I'll give it a second. If it did crash, I'll restart the game, I tell you. The first thing I do is crash the game. Wow. Yeah, I think my last save was so broken because it was that early on in the game's, you know, lifetime. I could not speak there for a second. Lifetime. That, you know, I don't think it would load. Okay, if you give me 1 second, I'm going to go outwards, and you know what? Let's see. You know what I could actually do? Ooh, wrong thing there. You know what I could actually do? I could put away this okay, and you know what we can bring out? Blanket okay. I always love that one, I tell you. Always love that one. Let's see. Oh, the game actually did start there. It just took so long. I just, you know, went and reloaded it for no reason. Okay, it should be. Well, now it's out of Singy now. Okay, it's not full screening now. Oh, there it is. Lake Classic and... Okay. I think the entire bottom bit there was bugged. So let me bring down this. We have Cozy Okie down here. So this is Lake Classic, this is new game. And I think we're just gonna jump right into it, I tell you. I'm looking quite forward to this, I'm looking quite forward to it. I remember the old woman and the cats. Good memories. Good memories. Or, you know, fishermen. You know what, when I think back to that one conversation that I was, you know, having with the guy, I wish I picked the other option. It shows you how much I've grown in the last 2 years. I would pick the other option. I just was not too sure on what to pick. I'm not the best at deciding games, I tell you. I always try and pick the best options. Phone rings.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Dad. How's that white Christmas looking? You promised, remember?
Meredith. Of course. It's coming down as we speak. Wait till you see it.
Great. I knew you wouldn't let me down. My plane lands Tuesday at 5:30.
Perfect. How will you get here? Will someone pick you up?
Obviously. I've got the best chauffeur around. His name starts with a T and ends with Amos Weiss.
All right, then. I hear he's the best in the business. I'll make sure he's there. 5:30 sharp.
Oh, thanks, Dad. See you soon.
Two more nights, Em. Can't wait to see you.
Same here. Say hi to Mom for me. Bye, Dad.
Bye.
You know what? She doesn't sound as busy as she was in, you know, the vanilla game. Monday, December 23rd, morning.
Good morning, Thomas.
Oh, Frank!
I bet you
It's
woke
been
up
so
feeling
long.
like $1 million after winning that
It's been
monster
so long,
pot
Frank.
last night.
Morning, Frank.
I forgot he was a
Felt
gambler.
like $96.40, actually.
We had to cover
But
for
yeah,
him in
I had
the
a
last
great
game.
night's sleep.
It was
I
your
bet.
decision to do so or
Looks
not.
like you've hit the jackpot again today. There's hardly any Christmas mail rush because of the snow.
Don't mind being outside in the snow. The sooner I can stretch out by the fire, the better. I don't mind being outside in the snow. I enjoy that.
No, that's a pity. I really don't mind being outside in the snow.
Well, I do. Snow's for looking at, not for walking through.
Yeah,
Take it
that's
easy
kind
out
of
there
understandable, I tell you. When it's out in just this nice look, you know, no one's touched it. Oh, that's great, I tell you. Ah. Providence Oak. It's been so long. I actually just looked at my email a little while ago and I saw that I had gotten the key. And I was just, you know, really hoping that I would get the key. And we actually got the key. So happy about that, I tell you. But it's just so great to be back in this game, I tell you. I always planned to do a remaster of the original series because my PC is obviously a lot better than it was back then. So I always thought, you know what, I will do a replay of that one day. And I always look back to it.
Good morning. I guess.
Wait 1 second. Just realised something, I have the music on. And if I have the music on, it's got to play, you know, the thingy.
So
And I
wasn't the
don't
only
want
one
that to
that
happen.
noticed all that white stuff lying around. I now have enough PO-positive pet peeves about snow to last me a lifetime. But don't let that stop you from
down.
calling in new ones. My answering machine can handle it. PO-positive or
Oh,
pet
PO positives are pet peeve. Oh, that sensitivity. I may actually turn down the sensitivity there. It's just a bit strong now. Graphics are on high. I remember I used to run it on the lowest graphics when I originally played for this game. I'm hoping that the resolution's fine for you, I tell you. Really hoping that the resolution's fine. If it's not by next episode, you know, I'll change it around for you. Don't worry. I'll turn that down a bit. Yeah, that's a lot smoother, I tell you. That is a lot smoother. We are open.
Ah, the parcel, Thomas. Don't forget the parcel.
I totally forgot about the parcel. 300 Main Street. You know what? I always loved this game for its postal, I tell you. I really wish, you know, more games did, you know, postal stuff, or, you know, games that, you know, how would you describe it? How would you describe it? Let's see. Like, you know how a lot of games have, like, little tiny mini games, like GTA with its taxis, you could taxi people around, or, you know, ambulance people around, and older ones back on, like, the PS2 and all that. Stuff like that, I tell you. I wish, you know, there was more games that did postal stuff. That's why I really like this game. Plus, it's Christmas time, I tell you. You know, what better game to do a Christmas, you know, DLC of than, you know, this game.
How are you on this fine
It's very
day?
cozy.
Thomas, hi. Well, business as usual.
Yeah.
I'm just
business.
joking. The situation is not that dire.
No Mildred rummaging for discounts today?
Really? So no Mildred rummaging for discounts today?
Well, I'll tell you, she was actually in here just now. I sold her a beautiful 1986 calendar that had kittens wearing mittens on the front.
Oh, that's
I
great.
kid you not. I wasn't even aware that was part of my inventory. Besides Mildred, there's been an odd customer or two today, and would you believe, one of them was even looking for a full set of encyclopedias.
Never knew you had a clone walking around out there.
Never knew you had a clone walking around out there.
Well, that certainly would be something, wouldn't it? There wouldn't be enough books to discuss or wine to consume. By the way, did you know that the world's largest encyclopedia was created in 15th century China and comprised about 11,000 books?
Wow, that's
Isn't that
very interesting.
fascinating?
That's
Imagine
fascinating.
having to load that into your car.
I'm starting to relate. I'm still holding this. I don't think my trusty old van could take that.
I don't think my trusty old van could take that. Or my bookcase, for that matter.
Well, they do say a good book is easy to pick up, but hard to put down. Get it?
You know what? It's starting
How's
off
Emily
strong, this
coming
game, I
along
tell you.
with Christmas dinner, by the way? I can imagine she's pretty excited about Meredith coming over. So let me know if she needs any more cookbooks. I've got this beauty from Good Housekeeping that's all the rage right now.
We'll be in all week. I'm going to have my pants let out. Just looking at that cover. There'll be so much food. We'll be eating all
I'll
week.
be sure to ask her. But you know how Emily gets in the kitchen. There'll be so much food, we'll be eating stuffing all week.
I suppose you're right. But don't you worry, I'll leave the cookbook. I have a feeling St. Nicholas has other things in store for you this year.
Looking forward to it already.
Looking forward to it already?
I really love the
As
decorations.
well
They've really done
you
it quite well.
should.
Well, that's for me. That's me for now. What does Saint Nick have in store for you
And
this
what
year?
does St. Nick have in store for you this year? Doing anything special?
I'm flying out to Georgia tomorrow to spend Christmas with my
Ah.
Daniel and his wife for a few days.
That sounds good.
We're planning a Hawaii
Hawaii
5-0
5-0
marathon.
marathon?
It's my guilty pleasure, and luckily it's theirs too.
Ah, Daniel. Give him my best when you see him. Ah, of course. Book him, Daniel. Ah, of course. Book him,
Of
Daniel.
course. Book 'em, Dano.
Indeed. Have you seen it?
Who hasn't?
Who hasn't?
Oh, marvelous. What was your favorite episode so far?
The part with the pineapples and fingerprints.
The one where they did that thing with the pineapples and the fingerprints. That was some great writing.
It's simply my favorite cop show out there right now. I do love a bit of action and intrigue. It's like Sherlock Holmes with tire spins. And Daniel has just bought a great big new television set, so I can't wait to watch it on that.
Pow pow, go get him, cowboy.
Pow, pow! Go get him, cowboy! Or is that the wrong show?
Oh, Thomas, you are too much sometimes. Right, I better get back to it and get ready for the New Year's sale. I've been in a perpetual fight with my pricing gun lately, so I need all the time I can get.
I
And
hate
good
pricing
things
guns
come
today.
to those who wait. I'll bring over your presents later in the week. I hope you have a Merry Christmas Eve tomorrow, and give my love to Emily and Meredith.
Is Meredith no
Will
got beer?
do. And season's greetings to
Or they
you
gotta be
too.
late or something? I tell you, there's not that many games coming out this year near the Christmas time, I tell you. Or ones that are being, you know, properly advertised. That you can't really... Ooh. What kind of books do they have? Sorry, I'll get back to what I'm talking about in a second. Frank Sherbert, God Emperor of Sandhill? Looks like, you know, a burrito with a head inside. What books we got here? Paws! It's Jaws, but it's Paws. And that's Cat in the Hat there, but it's a Bat in the Hat. Oh, that's great. The cat. Yeah, the cat's pajamas. Oh, that's great. I love when, you know, they do stuff like this in games. The Wizards, Ronald Dill. Oh, that's a great one. Ronald Dill. Pretty sure that's supposed to be Rodal. That's it, I'm pretty sure. Crazy Sports Fact 2. But I will go back to what I was saying. So, there's just, you know, not many games, you know, that are doing Christmas stuff tonight, I'll tell you. There was one game that I was looking forward to, like, a few years back, and it was the day before. And recently I found out that it came out, and it was one of the most wishlist Steam games. And how much, you know, overwhelming negativity stuff was about it. Because it was not open world, it was basically a big scam. And that was kind of understandable. It took 2 years just for it to come back out. After they, you know, released a bunch of stuff on it. Pause. Revenge! Oh, that was great, I tell you. Oh, what we got over here? The Key in the Ridge? Key in the Ridge? That one's very hard to read. This game is great, I tell you. I really do enjoy it. It's great to be back in, you know, this game. You know, no wonder people come in for the discounts. It's just the same old books, so, you know, eventually they'll come on discount because no one's buying them. What have we got over here? Oh, I can finally read it. The ketchup in the rice? Very interesting. Oh! Sorry, officer. I didn't see you there, officer. Oh, it's a movie store! It's a movie store, we can go find her. I don't think she is here yet. Has she moved in town? In this, you know, time? No, it's a Flick Snack. That's here, not... Oh wait, it is a movie place. Okay, I was not too sure there, I was telling you. I was not too sure. We'll see. Oops. I accidentally hit E there again. I'm just, you know, checking, see if it's working, you know, making sure it's all oiled. Is she here? The lover of Meredith, I tell you. No one picks Robert, I tell you. You know, Robert's a great guy, but he's just a good guy that you would not really want to end up with. He's a good guy, but he's just doing good in the world that, you know, you don't really want to get involved because you might ruin that, I tell you. You know, he's saving trees, I tell you. That was a good thing, I tell you. We'll see. The Terminator was like the Furminator. Oh, that was great. Wacky 6. They put a red nose on him. Or Wacky 8. Wacky 2, that's it, Rocky 2. I tell you, there's many, you know, good Rocky movies, but I would say that, you know, everyone says the Drago one's pretty good, and it, you know, the Drago one is pretty good. But when his wife dies in one of them due to cancer, I would say that that one was kind of trash. There was only like 2 or 1 movie that I never watched, and that was because it would just ruin what was already created there. It felt like too many additions to it. Like when he fights Drago, you know, to avenge, you know, the other guy. That's good, huh? The Hound of Music. It's the Sound of Music. Yeah, that's a good movie, I tell you. I would recommend watching The Sound of Music. It's a great movie. The Christmas Battle. Oh, that's great. Like, some of these might have been in the last game, but I might not have been able to see them very well due to the graphics being so low. We'll see. Is she here? Pretty sure that is. Is that her? I'm not too sure. It's been so long, the graphics were so low back when I originally played this. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it is. It is. Object. That's the Sing, isn't it? Object. And there's a duck. Mayman? Mayman 2? Looks like Superman 2. Is that supposed to be like the lunch club, but it's the brunch bunch? The brunch brunch? The brunch bunch. Oh, that is great. Ghostbusters. Christmas Carol? Was supposed to be Gory. A Christmas Gory. Oh, and then you got the Godfather. LG. Oh, there's a Christmas Barrel. Space Wars. Oh, that's great. That one I can't really read too well because it has white around it and it's black background and it's red writing. Oh wait. The Stony Thriller Photo, and then I can't really read the last bit. It's like Dasplay or something. Oh, this is great. You know, it's taking forever to get anything done here, but you know, I'm just having the time of my life just playing this game again. It is quite fun. I tell you, when I originally played for this, you know, game, I loved every bit of this, I tell you. And I really do enjoy this DLC so far, I tell you. You know, we haven't really got, you know, too involved. We're still delivering the, you know, this is the second package. We still have, you know, 1, 2, 3. I always used to, is there a map? Yeah. I always used to, what do you call it? Drive to the farthest one. And then, so I can get in a straight shot, I tell you, or do the ones in the town. And then I would just go out and just do them all and then just drive back to the place. I tried to make it as easy as possible. Angie, that's her name. You know what? I was so close there. I was so close, but yeah, it is Angie. Yo, Angie, how's it going?
Hello, Angie. Long time no see.
Are you going to date my daughter in the future?
Thanks, Thomas. How's Emily?
She's very busy. The motel's critically understaffed. Other than hitting the snow, she's doing just fine. Other than hating the snow, she's doing just fine.
Oh, other than absolutely hating the snow, she's doing just fine.
Oh, believe me, I can relate. I simply wasn't built for snow. Guess I'll always be a California girl at heart.
Well,
That's
Em's from the
understandable.
Midwest, but same deal.
So, what do we have
Sometimes the
here?
cold, just too much.
Oh, right.
You okay there, Andrew? So, what do you have there? Sounds like a hefty tax bill. You okay there, Andrew?
You okay there, Angie?
It's just some things from LA. Toiletries, stuff like that. I
okay.
recently ended my relationship.
Andrew, I'm so sorry. So definitely not okay, pardon me. Andrew, I'm so sorry.
Angie, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It was my decision, and it was the right decision. The long distance thing just wasn't working out.
That's
Still,
kind of understandable.
seeing your spare toothbrush, That shampoo bottle, a stick of deodorant. It just makes it so definite, you know? Like the LA chapter of my life is now finally completely closed.
Hey. Breaking up right before Christmas Eve must be tough.
Breaking up right before Christmas Eve must
Try New
be
Year's.
extra tough.
I knew someone
Yeah, that
you
does
know,
add to the
that happened
melancholy.
to.
Timing isn't exactly my strong suit, I guess.
How did your ex take it?
Sounds like you're dealing with it like a champ, though. How did your ex take it?
My ex-girlfriend, you mean? Yeah, she's handling it okay. Other than the passive-aggressive shipping of toiletries, I guess. Oh,
Well, at least you
did
have
you
so much toiletries, I
know?
tell you. At least you don't have to buy it yourself. Well, surely it's none of my concern. To be honest, I did have an inkling, wasn't sure though. Had no idea. It's fine either way, right? Had no idea, but I mean, it's fine either way, right? You know what? I wish I had like a dialogue bit to tell me, what was read before, because my mind's just went totally blank. Wasn't sure though.
To be honest, I did have an inkling. Wasn't sure, though.
I mean, it's not exactly something I walk around advertising around here.
Yeah.
This is probably the first time I've seen you blush.
Well, I'll leave you alone with your thoughts. And your spare toothbrush. Merry Christmas, Angie.
Merry Christmas, Thomas. My toothbrush and I bid you adieu.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's get a move on, I tell you. At least she ends up in a better relationship with Meredith if you pick that option of the story. I'm sorry, right? I know there's a truck, there's a van. But, let me get in my vehicle, it takes time to deliver these packages. I ran into that and I didn't even know. Let me do a drift. Whee! Oh, I can't really drift in this. It's the best drift that we're gonna get, I tell you. You know what? I really do love all the lights, but the thing I've noticed, right? There's no red and green. Oh, I say that and then just look to the right. There it is. Well, I guess it's left because I was going around in a circle. You know what? I do wish they were brighter, I tell you. I guess it's nighttime, I tell you. I guess it's nighttime. Well, morning. Sorry, I started joking there, so I went with, nighttime. It's not nighttime yet, it's still morning. Well, I'm pretty sure it's morning. I was gonna make a joke that it was, the Arctic, how the Arctic never gets sun. But then I remembered, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong place. What's the place that, keeps the sun, quite a lot? I'm not too sure, I'll see. 302 Jackson Street. I guess that'd be the one on the left. It's been so long since we've done, something like this, I tell you. So it's not a big parcel. Oh, sorry. F to close there. That's a bit easier. Okay, it looks like it's just a letter. Sometimes I get too confused and think, oh, it must be this. Oh, I guess it's just deliver it to this. I was hoping to talk to people. I remember that, every time that I went to the person's door, they would not be inside. Aren't you supposed to put that little bit up to signify that there's mail? Oh, it's a snowman! You know what, I would love to, just go exploring in this game, I tell you. I remember I always used to try and break out of bounds. Just to see all the stuff. Good memories. Good memories, I tell you. I really do want to go have a little look around, I tell you. I know it might prolong this episode, I tell you, but yeah. A little look around never hurt, I tell you. Unless you were Thomas. You're driving on like a snowbank now. Oh, there's a reset button? X to reset. I got stuck there. At least, you know, they implemented that, I tell you. I don't remember it, but, you know, it's great to have. I tell you, it's great to have. I love the reindeers on that roof, though. The Santa sleigh. I really do want to just explore and see all the details and all that. There's a little treehouse there. I wonder what's changed and what's, you know, still the same, I tell you. That's what I really do wonder. Oh, accidentally got outside the vehicle. You know what? You know what? I got a great challenge idea, man. The challenge idea is, can you beat this game? Sorry, I wanted to see. Can you beat this game? What's wrong with this? Oh, they have like a shield around them, but for some reason they're quite bugged. I feel bad for all these people, they're just... Even the one over here is broken. The cop car. Traffic's just broken down. It's hilarious, but you know... Quite worrying. Quite worrying. You know what? By the looks of this, it looks like this would be going to maybe the hotel? There was that guy who was quite a jerk there, I tell you. If I remember correctly. I don't think it's the hotel. The hotel would be... Yeah, it would be on the, you know, right side of this entire place. But look how, you know, smooth this game runs now on my, you know, better PC than 2 years ago.
Mighty Ambrose River. All frozen over.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling. No! No, they put a barrier. Oh, let's see that. Oh, I was so hoping that I could do that. Like when I was looking at the game, I tell you, I didn't realize it had been 2 years since I last played this, and the one thing that I did notice, how many achievements we got last episode? Well, not last episode, but you know, the last time we played this game.
Drive is where Meredith's school friend Jesse used to live. I remember once Meredith came home from school after learning about walnuts. Fancy handwriting on this one.
Must be Jesse. Yeah, let's see. You know what? I think we're gonna do what I did, you know, with the last time I played this game.
Drive is where Meredith's school friend Jesse used to live. I remember once Meredith came home from school after learning about walnuts. She asked us if they were named after the street.
Children, I tell you. You know what, I was thinking it was more iced over. The icebox there. That's why, you know, it took him a second. I guess everyone buys the same decorations around here, I tell you. The reason why I'm saying that is because I just see the same. Oh, it's this place. This is the place that we get that van. I'm pretty sure. Can't remember what you call it. But the kid lives here. I wanted to see that
Christmas
vehicle.
gift?
Oh, so truck.
Here's hoping.
Hello.
Hi, Ben. Got a pretty hefty package here for you.
Thanks, Thomas. I've been waiting for that one.
Hi, Mr. W. Please, please, please tell me the mail truck needs a tune-up.
Hey, Lori.
I don't know. You already begun work. I didn't know you already begun working here.
I didn't know you'd already begun working here. Weren't you supposed to start in January?
Yeah, she pestered me into allowing her to start a week early. Already put snow tires on half the town's vehicles. At this rate, I can retire before the end of next summer. But this truck's fine, Lori. I gave it a checkup for Frank less than 10 days ago.
Ah, are you sure there's nothing I can improve on the old, what do you call this thing again?
Goose. Maybe there is.
Come to think of it, maybe there is. The horn's been making this sad little sound lately. It could use a little more oomph.
The horn, eh? I'm on it. That was easy peasy, lemon squeezy, Mr. W. Diaphragm had gotten a little dusty, but it's all better now. The mail truck is honking like a big old goose again.
Thanks, Lori.
Come to think of it,
I remember
I'm
when
gonna
I
be
did the
calling your
thumbnail.
truck the Goose from here on out. Big, white, wobbly, and with a honking great
I
horn.
remember when I wrote
Honk,
goose on the
honk.
thumbnail of the original series that I did not spell goose properly. The goose has a nice ring to it.
The goose has a nice ring to it. Or a nice honk, anyway. Well, gotta be getting back to my rounds. Happy holidays, you guys.
Thanks, Thomas. You too.
You know, might as well give her, you know, some training, I tell you, more. I like the little Ghostbusters, you know. I do wonder, you know, the Easter eggs behind this game, you know, what's out there and like the wilderness. I always do wonder that kind of stuff, I tell you. The thing is, I'm not as good as an Easter egg hunter as I used to be. That's because I always, you know, found like, you know, one or two, you know, every like 5 years. Looks like we have quite a journey today, I tell you. Driving all this way. You know what? The game sounds great, I tell you. The game sounds great. And it's great to just play again. I like how the out. That's how Meredith's dad died. He crashed his truck. Hey, you know, I might need that tune-up now. I do wish you could actually use the horn. You could use the horn. Oh. Yes. We can use the horn. That's like my favorite thing now. Surely does, you know, own the name Goose now. Hello, delivery. It's the hotel. I thought the hotel was on the other side there. Must have been wrong. Must have been thinking it was, you know, combined with that area. Oregon Trail. I guess we're in Oregon? You know what's weird, huh? The fax machine was invented the same time the first Oregon Trail wagon was going on the trail. Weird to think that, I tell you. It was in the 1800s, I tell you. It's very weird to think that, I tell you. Someone sent you know, fax. Well, the earliest fax. When, you know, a wagon was going over the
let's
Oregon
get this to
Trail.
its destination.
Such a fascinating thing, I tell you. You don't think about how close a lot of stuff are together. Oh, hello there.
Hi there, Mr. Mailman. Got anything for me today?
Mm-hmm. A special delivery and a little chat if you'd like.
I have one special delivery for you, ma'am. And we can have a little chat if you'd like.
Ooh, a little chat. I'm afraid I'm a bit too busy for that, sir.
I won't keep you, Nan. Have a nice day, Nan.
I won't keep you then. Have a nice day.
You sound an awful lot like my husband. We hardly have time to talk to each other lately.
Oh, to hear that. Oh, what a shame. You must... It's Emily, I didn't realize! Oh, what a shame. You must have a lovely...
Oh, what a shame. You must have a lovely husband.
I didn't realize it was Emily.
Oh, I better get this, honey. I'll see you tonight. Oregon Trail Motel. How may I help you?
Sorry, but I was just hydrating there. Remember to hydrate, I tell you. I mean, it may not be hot chocolate, but you know, it's still good, is it? Luckily, I was not that fast, you know, with this vehicle there. Would have got, you know, pounded by that truck there. Would have became, you know, mush. How fast that thing was flying down there. Reminds me of the ones I just seen today. Terrible drivers, I tell you. Terrible drivers. Like 5 days ago, I tell you. It was just a snowy. Sadly, it all got washed away.
As Frank says it. Span, 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 span a dam. Never gets old.
I was hoping to drive around there, you know, go up the side. You know what, I do appreciate that they, you know, keep these barriers everywhere, but I would love to go exploring. Maybe on foot, maybe. You know what? We'll go on a little bit of an adventure, I tell you. I know this episode's getting long, but you know what? This is supposed to be a cozy playthrough, I tell you. This is my first time playing through it blindly, so might as well see, you know, if I could go anywhere that I'm not supposed to go. Ah yes, the best mountain climber that I know. I was gonna say Frank there, but Thomas, that's its name. It's because he talked about Frank there. I can float! Also, I think I just went in the wrong there. Okay, well, let's just get back to the, you know, post office. And that'll be us done for today. You know what, this is not a, you know, bad first episode. I quite enjoyed, you know, my time playing this for the first time in this DLC. And, you know, returning back to this game. Oh, the farmer! I remember the farmer. I would love to play through the game again, but then I'm afraid that I might make the wrong choices. And you know, I always hate that, I tell you. You make the wrong choice and you end up, you know, with a terrible bit of the story. Well, I mean terrible bit of the story with something going bad. And I don't want that to happen, I tell you. Don't want that to happen. It's always my problem, I tell you. That's why I always pick the good options, Fallout 4 and all that. Onwards. I should have checked the horn before, you know. Hello there, folks. Oh no, Zane. Goodbye, folks. Frank knows when I'm coming. When my horn goes toot toot. Honk honk. You know what? I did not realize that was his wife, I tell you. That's hilarious. That is hilarious, I tell you. I just, you know, was gonna, you know, pick that option, but then I felt, you know, what have I offended them? Not realizing this. You know, Thomas's wife, Emily. Weiss residence, Monday evening. I'll just let it play out for you, I'll tell you.
Hello?
Hey, Dad.
Meredith.
What's up? No bad news, I hope.
Meredith! What's up? No bad news, I hope. Meredith?
Dad, I'm so sorry, but I won't be able to make it tomorrow.
What's wrong? What happened? Are you okay?
What's wrong? What happened? Are you okay?
I'm fine, Dad, don't worry, but I'm snowed under with work. It's added 86. It needs to be up and running at the start of the new year. I stumbled upon some errors today, and now we need to fix them this week. This sucks.
That's such a bummer. But I understand. Yeah, but sure does. That Steve guy pressuring you again?
Yep, it sure does. Is that Steve guy pressuring you again?
No, it's not Steve's fault.
Ah, okay.
We've all worked so hard this year. Can't squander it all in the last week, right?
Sounds exactly like what you said last year. That sounds exactly what you said last year.
I hate to say it, but it sounds exactly like what you said last year. Have you told your mom yet?
Yeah, I just called her at the motel.
Oh, someone's calling. It must be your mom.
Okay, well, that's my cue. Gotta get back to it. I'll call again soon, Dad. Love you.
Hey, is that you?
If by M you mean Emily, then yes. If you mean M for Meredith, then no.
What if I meant M from James Bond?
What if I meant M from James Bond?
Oh, Thomas, don't joke around as if nothing's wrong.
What else can we do? It's just Christmas.
What else can we do? It's just Christmas.
Well, just deal with it, like we always do. Why don't we invite someone else? Unless you're happy with just Mildred coming over.
Good idea. I'll think about it.
That's a good idea. I'll think about it and maybe invite someone tomorrow.
Okay, honey. As long as you don't invite Jack, you know, his jokes may even scare off the turkey. In any case, I'll call Beth and ask her again, too. And then I have to do a towel run, refill the vending machine, and vacuum the reception area. So it'll be a while before I'm done. I'll see you tonight, honey.
Okay, Em. Drive home safe.
You know what this weird thing, that would be the thing in the next game that, stay home and watch TV. Stay home and read a book.
Major League Baseball umpires are required to wear black underwear while on the job, in case they split their pants. Golf is the only sport to have been played on the moon. On February 6th, 1971, Alan Shepard hit a golf ball on the moon. Because of the low gravity, it may have traveled more than a mile.
Pretty, interesting. Didn't know that. The more you learn, I tell you, the more that you learn. But that is where we're going to save. Let me save. There we go. Just saving, just checking, just checking. You always have to double check. But that is where we're going to end it for today. So hopefully you did enjoy this. Have any stay safe of the subtle made for the just need with vitamins very important. And bye bye. See you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye.